Yep. Okay, so today's lesson is going to be on World War II and the dropping of the atomic bomb. And my name is, oh boy. Well, that's there I am, Matt Schlumbohm.
I am Mr. Cleggett.
And that over there is...
You can pull my name over. My name is Mr. O'Connor.
Okay, and we have a short clip on dropping of an atomic bomb to get the lesson started.
Trinity test, but I didn't get the video, so I didn't.
Okay, but that is the devastation from an atomic bomb, and now we're going to move into some more information.
All right, right here we have a picture of the president at the time of the dropping of the 2 atomic bombs. So can I have a volunteer to come up to the board, take one of the whiteboard markers, and maybe mark on the map where you think one of the atomic bomb sites? Can I have a volunteer before I start picking people?
Anybody. Somebody.
Anybody.
Okay, you come on, yeah. I can't remember your name, but okay. Yes.
Yes, you.
Just guess anywhere?
Yeah, just make a little dot on the map. Okay. Alright. Anybody else? Anybody? Someone? Bueller? There you go. Getting closer.
Get real close.
You have an idea?
Anybody? You, sir.
We'll do you afterwards.
You're next. General region.
Yeah, that's a general region. It was on Honshu, so it was a little closer to here, I think.
Yeah. Okay.
For one of them, anyway.
All right. So, anybody else? Any more volunteers? All right. Well, the actual site, he was close right there. But, and I can't even see the other way. What the heck?
Oh, there it goes.
So the sites were right there. So he was and the other site was right here. Fancy, right? So you two were close on this one, and now we're going to move on to the next slide. We're going to ask you some questions now.
Okay, now can anyone come up here, and I need 2 volunteers to pick out each one of the 2 sites where the atomic bombs were dropped. And let's go fair.
Alright, so what do you think it is?
Just choose one.
No, just and that is correct.
Oh, yes.
But if you had gotten it wrong, it would have sounded a little bit like this.
It's a good thing that didn't happen.
Yeah.
Good thing that didn't happen. All right. Now can I have another volunteer, one that didn't volunteer already? You in the back.
Yes.
To touch one of the. That is correct.
Right.
Do we have another volunteer? Yes.
Back there in the corner.
I just picked. They're all names of actual atomic bombs. That is correct. And it is a little bit of like an unrelated question. Does anybody know what the Taepodong missile actually is?
It's the North Korean missile.
Indeed. There are 2 North Korean missiles, the Taepodong 1, Taepodong 2. They're the North Korean missiles.
All right. Okay, does anybody know who was the president of the United States during World War II at the time of the dropping of the atomic bomb? You're not allowed to come up here because you've answered one. Does anybody else have any ideas?
Anybody else?
What was the name of the guy's picture we just showed you?
Nah, don't let him come up here. Let one of these science guys come up
I'm gonna go with
Kennedy? Let's go.
Roosevelt.
Roosevelt? Wrong again?
Roosevelt.
I didn't go off, so it doesn't count.
Anybody else? We're getting there. Get real
They're getting there, narrowing it down.
Yeah, Jillian, come on.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. All right. You're next, though. All right, you've only got two choices now.
These two.
Really limit them down.
Not these two.
These two, B and
Don't
D.
pick A. We just tried it. It didn't work. Nope. There we go. There you go.
Well, we finally got there. The answer is Harry S. Truman. Fun fact, the S actually doesn't stand for anything. He does not have a middle name.
All right, cool. And
All right, now I'm going to ask you to all take out a piece of paper, slip of paper, tear a little bit out of your notebook, and either write out, use bullet points. What do you think were some of the immediate results of the dropping of the atomic bomb on the cities, as we have now learned, Hiroshima and Nagasaki?
you can discuss this with your neighbor.
Yeah, you don't have to do it.
You don't have to do it on your own. Just in a small group.
A little cluster group of 2, group of 3.
Yeah. So,
Yes.
Well, that's very colorful. Right in this song.
anything? Message construction. There you go.
Yes, yeah.
Yes.
Alright,
Just
so I'm gonna
a
give
little bit. That's one way of looking at it, I suppose. Do you want to go that route?
Oh my goodness.
Like, are you talking about like physical results or like
Anything you think of.
The science people were getting a little bit creative.
Right.
It was very nice discussion.
It had to be at least a single fire. Yeah. Just one single fire.
Alright. Alright, everybody good?
Now we're back.
Can anyone share their thoughts, what they came up with?
anyone.
Dead.
Death?
Yeah,
Yeah,
okay.
perfect.
That's good.
Great answer.
Yes.
Buildings destroyed.
Right, as indicated by this picture. Yes.
Flatline.
What?
Flatline.
Flatline.
Yes. Back.
You two at the same time together.
Okay. I suppose.
Yeah.
Radiation sickness, that is good. You people over here.
You said it was a bummer.
Very, very kind of colloquial way of saying
And
it,
this group over here.
Tom and Chelsea?
Basically, like as soon as like the bombs were dropped, it started nuclear war age.
Yeah. Very good.
That's good. All right.
Now, I know you guys have probably on your cell phones while we've been doing this. So get them, now you can really take them out because we're going to do a quick poll. Alright, so just based on your opinion, would you have dropped the atomic bombs if you're President Truman? Would you actually have done it? So text either one of these numbers, yes or no, to this.
This is the number that you're going to be sending it to.
Yeah.
These are the two numbers that are going to be in your response line. We talked a little bit about some of the stuff, especially in that last question. So, what do you guys think?
You have an older phone, it might not work. Like mine.
Yeah.
I can certainly. I'm about to.
There it is.
You guys are kind of mean.
Yeah, no kidding.
Well, telling me that the poll closed.
Well, pretty much, you guys, we're going to do this again at the end of the lesson to make sure maybe you guys' views change based on the facts that we're going to talk about today and the aftermath of it.
Does anybody want to maybe share why they picked a specific opinion on this? Yes.
Because if the atomic bombs hadn't been dropped, Operation X Day probably would have gone through, and that meant an invasion of Japan, which probably would have cost more lives in the long run.
But
That's
use
one
what
of
was in
the.
Katie Brown's class. It costs a lot of Japanese lives too. As well.
We think of it as an American and an American perspective.
Yeah, but I think it would have. I think it probably saved Japanese lives too. I mean, you know, the civilians. We would have had to conquer all of Honshu, like the whole thing, because they weren't about to surrender otherwise. I don't think.
Well, if we would have had an invasion, there probably would have been more firebombing, and most people don't realize that firebombing, one night of firebombing costs more lives than,
Yeah, the Tokyo fire bombings were.
so, people don't realize that, but because it's kind of atomic bomb.
All right, well, we're going to get into all that today, so that was to start us off.
Thank you. Yeah, I could.